understand. Welcome to Montessori School, sir. Sir, thank you. Congratulations on your success, man. Very, very proud and happy.
सामने से देख चल।
It is the time to introduce Ms. Sai Chandana, scientist ISRO, and she is a part of Chandrayaan-3 mission. She is one of the team members in soft landing program of Vikram lander. Hope all of you are aware of Chandrayaan-3 mission. If you are aware of that, please raise your hands. And how many of you are aware of Chandrayaan-3 mission? Mission Chandrayaan. Raise your hands if you know about Chandrayaan. Yes, very good. Now, hope that entire credit goes to Team ISRO, and out of all the countries, ours is the fourth country got success in landing lander on the surface of Moon, and even we feel very proud that being a young girl, at early age, she got the credit of the great mission, Chandrayaan, and she is, no doubt, she is going to be a very good inspirational personality to all of us. Even out of her busy schedule, out of our request, she has accepted, and she is here to motivate all the students, especially for aspiring this space technology as a career path. Now, I request Chandana, please come on to the dais to share her great moments during landing of Vikram lander. I request Chandana to speak few words.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, everyone. Sorry for delay because I've been busy all day. Sorry for this late occasion. So I don't know how to start, but I'm going to share a few moments when I worked in Chandrayaan 3. I'm going to introduce about myself. I'm a part of the mission simulation group. We are responsible for navigation, guidance and control for all the space missions, especially special missions like Chandrayaan 3, Gaganyaan, Aditya L1 and so. What we actually do is that we navigate and control all the spacecraft from Earth to specific planetary missions like Moon, Sun, and other Mars, and upcoming Mars and other programs. So we practically do a lot of simulations to verify if path of landing and reaching its atmosphere is fine and perfect. If at all we find any problem at any phase of mission, then we report and we change the algorithm so that we can land successfully. So for Chandrayaan 3 also, we did over 3,000 simulations by failing many sensors and in many permutations and combinations, and we are up to a stage where we can land even when all the sensors fail also. So it was very sure that we will land, and but it's to our surprise, it's like it took a nominal path and everything worked perfectly. That was a great moment when we realized it went to nominal path. And so we before landing also we worked continuously for 36 hours, and so when it landed softly, that was a relief moment for us, more than joyous and happy occasion. So that was my Chandrayaan 3 experience. Another thing I want to say is that Madhu sir here was my physics teacher in my 10th and 9th class. This is like special thanks to him because he laid a strong foundation when in my formative years in physics and other subjects. So thank you, sir, for helping me.
We feel very thankful to our Honorable MD Bharat sir for accepting our request to invite Chandana and their family members. I also extend special thanks to Srinivas Garu, father of Chandana, and mother Nagarani Madam, to come onto the dais and in making the program successful. Now it is time for all the students to ask doubts. Mainly, మనం చిన్నప్పుడు చదువుకుంటాం. చిన్నప్పుడు మన ఇంట్లో మీ 2 years 3 years ఉన్నప్పుడు మన మదరు చందమామను చూపిస్తూ మనకు గోరుముద్ద పెట్టిన సందర్భాలు ఉన్నాయి. మరి ఆ టీంలో మరి చంద్రయాన్ మీద ల్యాండ్ అయినటువంటి ఆ సందర్భంలో మీరు టీవీలో చాలా మంది చూస్తుంటారు. ఆ మూమెంట్స్ ఎలా ఉన్నాయనేది ఆ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూలో ఇఫ్ ఎనీ enthusiastic students are there here to ask doubts, please you can take the opportunity to come out of the dais and ask questions. మనం ఏదో కలలు కన్నా కాదు, we have to make our dreams true. Even she has studied her schooling and all in and around Anantapur, and she has completed her intermediate and got opportunity to study engineering in NIT. NIT, okay. She got NIT and later she got opportunity in JNTU also. JNTU she has completed her BTech in ECE stream. Later she has appeared for Indian Central Recruitment Board She has appeared for that interview and got selection as a scientist. If any scientist aspirants are there from your side, dreaming space technology, space science, space physics, he can come and ask any kind of questions. Let us utilize the session. Feel free. Feel free to ask the doubts, Amma. You can come forward.
Come, please. Very good. Come.
Let us give a round of applause. What's your name, Amma? Amma? Sonakshi Priya. She would like to ask a doubt. Amma?
1-2 ఫెయిల్ అయినా కూడా థర్డ్ సక్సెస్ అవుతుందని నమ్మకంతో ఎందుకు ట్రై
వన్ ఫెయిల్ అవ్వలేదు, 2 ఫెయిల్ అయింది. బట్ 2లో ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఏమైందంటే 130 మీటర్స్ వరకు వెళ్ళింది. బట్ అక్కడ బికాస్ సెన్సర్ ఫెయిల్ అవ్వడం వల్ల 2 ఫెయిల్ అయింది. ఆ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ మళ్ళీ 3లో రాకుండా చూసి 3 ల్యాండ్ చేయడం. బేసికల్గా చంద్రయాన్ 3 న్యూస్ ఏంటంటే ఇట్ ఈస్ వెరీ మూన్ సక్సెస్ అనమాట. అది 2 వల్ల కాలేకపోయింది, ఎందుకని మళ్ళీ 3 పోయింది.
వన్లో ప్రాబ్లమ్
వన్లో ప్రాబ్లమ్ ఉంది. వన్లో ల్యాండర్ రోవర్ లేదు. ఒక బాక్స్ ఒకటి జస్ట్ రొటేట్ అయ్యేటప్పుడు ఒక బాక్స్ సెన్సర్ బాక్స్ ఒకటి కింద డ్రాప్ చేశారు. ఇట్ డజన్ అంటే అది డెప్త్ వెరిఫై చేయాలి. ఇంకా ఫంక్షన్స్ ఏం లేదు. ఓన్లీ ఒకే ఒక సెన్సర్ ఉన్నట్టు స్టడీ మాయిశ్చర్, ఇంకేం లేదు. ఇప్పుడు చంద్రయాన్ 3లో మాయిశ్చర్ ఇంకా టెంపరేచర్ మినరల్స్ అండ్ ఇవన్నీ స్టడీ చేయడానికి చాలా డిఫరెంట్ సెన్సర్స్ పంపుతాం. సో ఆ ఇండెప్త్ అనాలిసిస్ కోసం 3.
I will got your doubt clarified. Sonakshi. Okay? Clarified. Okay. What is your name, ma'am? Sai Karthik. Class? Class 9. Yes, you can ask your doubt.
So, ma'am, can you describe the path of Aditya L1?
So Aditya L1 is currently ongoing mission. I cannot comment on it, but basically it goes to L1 orbit, which is vertical rather than horizontal one. And L1 orbit basically studies it's nearby sun but not so much near. So you can use there is a special telescope in that mission which focuses and studies the solar spots, solar storms and other properties of solar mission. And it also, even though it is vertical, it also orbits sun. So there are 2 orbits like that which we can use, which is L1 and L2. L1 is little far and L2 is little near to it. Next, Aditya L2 will go to L2 orbit.
Ma'am, so I want to join ISRO. Can you tell the career after my 10th?
So after 10th, to join ISRO, there are actually multiple paths. You can even you can take engineering and in any 4 branch, and you can apply for ISRO recruitment. Otherwise, you can do your PhD in physics or mathematics and can join astrophysics department for to formulate like FDG group. So there are multiple paths. It's not like to join ISRO you need not always study engineering and become a scientist. You can become a scientist even by studying physics and becoming a theoretical physicist. So there are multiple options to join ISRO.
What are you learning from South Pole, ma'am? Chindriyaan 3.
Check.
What are you learning from Chindriyaan 3, ma'am? From South Pole.
Because last time we found moisture content there, so we want to study related part there, and we are trying to find any other particles or any forms of life we can find, because we found moisture near that area. That's why we landed again.
Ma'am, all people tell Chandrayaan there is so many holes, ma'am. South Pole, all people told so many holes. India successfully landed on the moon.
Yes, actually South Pole is very difficult to navigate because there is no clear data. Then there are so many craters and dunes. Like no other spacecraft went there, so we don't even have images that show actual delta there. So it's really difficult to land in South Pole, but because we have alternative contingency paths, and that's how we landed there because there were cameras that can show us where the craters are. We have different algorithms. We also done different algorithms of alternate landing site also, in which case we find the hole during landing, then we can go to different places. So that's why it's even if it's difficult, we are able to handle it.
Why humans to grow so simple?
Not to move currently as of now, but there is one more project which it will take people to space for 3 days. We'll circle after 3 days and then it will come back. So that program is that project.
And how many days will be if you want to go to the station?
I can say as of now, but maybe that is also there in future, but currently no, I cannot say.
Chandrayaan like the rockets went in 1 week. Why Chandrayaan 3 went slowly? Chandrayaan 3 went slowly.
So Russian spacecrafts and launch vehicles are having more power. We don't have that kind of launch vehicles with such great powers, but there is also disadvantages and advantages regarding having that high powerful vehicles because sometimes you can get out of control while landing. So there are two issues. One, that we don't have such powerful vehicles, and second thing is we can control it when it is going according. So
In how many budget you are made Chandrayaan?
So 4 years it took completely to initial idea and to landing. It took 4 years.
Budget,
But budget, I think budget I don't know completely. Budget I don't know.
Thank you, ma'am. What is the use of this space system? Use of Chandrayaan 1, 2, 3.
So Chandrayaan 1, 2, 3 are interplanetary missions to find if a planet or satellite is habitual or not. Not now, even for future use, we are studying if there is livable conditions on that specific planet. So that is the actual.
Ma'am, what is the use of landing in moon, ma'am?
That is to study interplanetary, if the satellite or planet is habitable or not, if we can stay there or not. So it's like studying its atmosphere, surroundings, and then soil quality, other things.
Ma'am, how to handle failure?
See, one way to handle failure is you have to get over it. Failure is a part and parcel of life. So, and it's really a great opportunity to learn anything. It will build up your character. So, if a thing fails, you just have to come out of it and again try really hard to, succeed in it. Failure is important.
How much distance is there between moon and Earth?
Distance, I think around 3 lakh kilometers. Exact number, I don't know, but it's around 3 lakh kilometers.
Thank you. Ma'am, what is the use of Chandrayaan? I am Aditya L.M.
Aditya L.M. we are studying sun's behavior, sunspots, sunstorms, how it might affect us in future. So, because sun is a star and we are solar-centric planet, so we are studying how sun's behavior might affect us in future. That's why.
Thank you. Ma'am, what is the use of ISRO?
So ISRO is responsible for all space studies, satellites, like all the satellites that are so satellites are responsible for communication, TV that you see, mobile, everything works based upon satellites only. If there are no satellites, then there is no communication. You won't get TV, internet, phone, everything works based upon satellites only. So we design and send satellites to do a particular work in space. So like now whatever you are having facilities and all, everything comes through satellites.
What is the use of Chandrayaan? What is the use of Chandrayaan?
Chandrayaan-1 we sent a like small sensor that can observe, that can look for water on moon's surface. So there is no lander for Chandrayaan-1. So we just orbited and dropped a sensor there. So basically we wanted to study moon's atmosphere then also, but it was a trial version, and in Chandrayaan-3 we have a lander and rover which properly studies in depth moon's atmosphere.
Good evening, ma'am. This is Krishna from class 9. I heard that still Chandrayaan-2 is alive. Is it true, ma'am? If it is true, how long it alive?
Yes, means it is communicating, it is not taking our commands, but Chandrayaan-2 is sending data. So when we landed first, it took a picture of lander and it sent back to us. So it is working. It's not like it will like be dead, but we don't know up to what time it will be alive because it is not taking any commands. For working or not working, we will send commands from ground, like sleep mode and normal mode. So we cannot send sleep mode commands to lander 2, but it is sending back images from there.
Hi, ma'am. Actually, myself Chandana from plus 1. I have a doubt that which software and technology you have used for simulation design?
Mission?
In Chandrayaan-3 or Chandrayaan-3.
Okay, everything, software, hardware, everything is fabricated from Mission only. We don't use outside software. So I cannot comment what and all we use because of security reasons. It's like in-house fabrication.
Thank you, ma'am. I am from 7th class, 8th class, ma'am. Now I am asking about our moon is natural satellite of the Earth, ma'am. It is rotating on the Earth, own axis and own orbit. How does we exactly time our Chandrayaan 1 or 3 was landing on the moon? Exact time.
How we know exactly?
In 27 days, it completes 1 or 2 axis.
So, to determine where we can find, like we can expect at what point we can find moon again, because it is revolving around Earth in elliptical orbits. So we use Kepler laws to find where and at what time it will come there, so accurately. And there are other formulas also to determine at what point and exactly what time in point after 15 digits also we can find. So from there we calculate and we find the time.
The prime meridian did not help, ma'am. Prime meridian international deadline did not help.
See, time, these prime meridian and other constants of time is for us and not. But for moon and other planetary missions, we have to follow physics laws of like Kepler and other things to like find where it will be. Basically, it's an elliptical orbit, so we use mathematical and physics equations. So the time is only only related to art. Not
Human beings are alive in the moon, ma'am.
no, there are no aliens or humans. No, nothing is there like that.
Hi ma'am, myself K. Sai and I'm from class 1. Ma'am, may I know what is the next plan of ISRO?
Currently, there are few projects. One, Montessori Elite is going. Then there is Gaganyaan, which takes three humans to space for 3 days, and there is and one more lander mission for Mars, and other things to come. That you will get news notification that I can say.
Are you participating in what you are going to launch by ISRO?
Yes, currently I am working in Gaganyaan, so that will be.
Congratulations ma'am for your great success. Thank you.
Myself, Yogita Reddy, I am from 7th class. What is the technology used in Chandrayaan 1, 2 and 3, ma'am?
See, there are many software, hardware, and there are many technologies that can be used to, fabricate, fuse, for these projects. It's like I cannot pinpoint on one technology. And like I cannot get into details also because it shouldn't be said henceforth, but basically all the fabrication units, technological developments, everything comes from ISRO only. We are not taking anything from outside tech.
Chandrayaan 2, what engineering they are using, ma'am?
All forms of engineering are used, like for hardware and navigation control, mission control computers were designed by EC thing, but structure formation, those things were handled by mechanical teams, and software that has to be done and mission algorithms are handled by software team. So all kinds of core engineering concepts are used to make that mission successful.
Thanks, ma'am, for clarifying my doubt. Hi, ma'am. My name is Marnita. I'm from 7th class. When can we expect Chandrayaan 4, ma'am?
That I cannot say. So currently there is nothing that has been discussed for 4. So we will see.
Who is our role model? Who is our role model?
There is nothing like I have a specific role model, but what I do is when I meet anybody, I take like good things and that things that I can learn from them and try to incorporate those in my life to it's a always cumulative process that you always take from somebody, you learn and you grow. It's not like only one person. When everybody has something to teach you.
Thank you. Hi. I heard that Chandrayaan 2 is still alive. Is it true, and what is your dream? What is your dream?
Chandrayaan 2 lander is still alive. Even though it crashed, it is sending images and other things. It cannot take commands, but it is still sending images. So we cannot command it to stop because it is not taking commands. It is still alive.
And is your dream?
Currently, I am working as scientist, so I am happy with that.
Thank you.
Good evening, ma'am. I am Nikita from class 1. Now India sent Chandrayaan 3 on moon to find whether water, soil, fertility, minerals are there. If they are found on moon, what's next step you are going to do, ma'am?
There is one thing like even if we find all these things, we cannot for sure state that it is a habitable planet. But we will study henceforth by taking a next step might be collecting samples and trying to see if organisms can be developed or living organisms can be formed. So it is a step-by-step procedure, and by the end we will find if we can, if at all required, if we can live on. That's not right now procedure. It's just that we are experimenting. Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Mom, they are saying children will be sleeping morning. Mom, what tomorrow onwards the children will go again, ma'am?
Like it is in sleep mode right now. It has completed its task, but then again we made it to like live mode, and they are checking like other things that we can do, like lifespan, if how much more it can survive, and other things they will test, so that next time if we are willing to send humans, we can know what we can do. So it's like experimenting.
Why can't you estimate the total by mass? Why can't you estimate the topographic mass?
Estimate of what?
Mass.
Mars. Why we are not experimenting Mars? We are like Mangalyaan went to Mars and it's orbiting. We didn't land on it. We are just studying the atmosphere of Mars. Now we take the data of like turbulence, environment, how to land, and we are trying to land on Mars. The future project is going to be that.
Thank you. How do you estimate topography of the moon? How do you estimate topography of the moon?
There are already specified missions that went there. We collected data of environmental conditions, turbulence, air density, so viscosity, other things, which is not like there is no atmosphere on Moon, but there are gravity fluctuations. These need to be studied before landing. So those data we get from previous missions from our Chandrayaan 2, 1, and NASA and other space agencies, and we try to formulate and we interpolate the data, and we make a gravitational model of the planet, and then we try to land. That's how.
About Samudra. Samudra.
Samudra. Oceansat. So Oceansat studies it's like an observatory satellite, and it studies ocean properties, densities, and other things. That is our it's a regular satellite that studies atmosphere. We are my division is for special missions only.
What is eligibility to go to moon?
Like as a person, or you want to become an astronaut? That's what you are asking. So currently, I think people will be selected based upon health and other parameters. Probably from army and others. I cannot say specific things about those, but that's how they get chosen.
Why can't you go to moon?
Because I'm not fit enough to go to moon.
Thank you, Governor, for your patient answers for all the questions. Few might have irritated you with their silly questions. And now I request Dr. Satyanarayana Garu, Physics faculty, to speak few words. Kusama.
Good evening, all of you. Good evening, all of you. చంద్రయాన్ 3లో పార్ట్ అయిన చందన గారు మన క్యాంపస్కి రావడం చాలా సంతోషదాయకమైన విషయం అండి. చూడండి సింక్రనైజేషన్ చూడండి. చంద్రయాన్ 3 చందన సాయి. Visiting our campus, Montessori Elite Academy, Elite School is a privilege to our campus. Okay, ma'am. Thank you for coming and give our answers to our students.
Thank you for inviting me, sir.
Madam, is a BTech in other branches is good, or ISRO is launching one program? Is a Trivandrum, a space technology. Which one is better to enter into ISRO?
Sir, IST program, I think now they stopped, sir. Earlier they used to take, select people from BTech who studied BTech there. But I think now they're stopping to take students from there. There is a provision everywhere to go to ISRO, not only to IST, because I studied in Jain too, and I went
And
there.
it's a shortcut method. Is a IIST program is a shortcut for entry. Easy way to entering in ISRO compared to other programs.
Yes, sir, that is true, but then they cancelled that program now. Earlier, like I think last December also they took students from there, but now they stopped that program. Sir. Earlier, that is true.
Okay, thank you. Is a MATLAB or piece-based software for simulation and control?
Sir, for algorithm design, we use MATLAB, sir.
Hmm.
But other software was like developers.
Generally,
Specifically,
this spacecraft name is Chandrayaan 3. Spacecraft name is Chandrayaan. Spacecraft name is Chandrayaan 3.
Sir, mission name is Chandrayaan 3, sir. So, spacecraft comes with three parts. So, one is like orbiter, then lander, and then rover program. So, there is a launch vehicle attached to all of this. This comes as a payload, sir.
Okay.
So, total mission is.
Any name is there, madam, for spacecraft, particularly for that?
Sir, spacecraft has three parts, like
Okay.
I said. Yes, sir. So you can call it Vikram lander. It's a specific name is given to one part, but as a whole mission is called Chandrayaan.
Finally, madam will conclude. Branch is not a criteria. Civil engineering is also required for spacecraft. Mechanical engineering is also required for spacecraft. Electrical and electronics engineering for spacecraft. EC, electronics and communication engineering also required for spacecraft. Computer science engineering also required for spacecraft. Only computer engineers are not essential for spacecraft. All engineers combination to design Chandrayaan 3. Every part having one role of engineering. Mechanical engineering, population, power sector. Power system is one of the part of spacecraft. Electrical engineers, navigation and control system is a part of spacecraft. It requires EC engineering for simulation and algorithm design. It requires computer science engineering. Every engineer, civil engineering also required for construction of launching of CH motor launching pad. At that moment, it requires a civil engineer also. Every engineer role is very, very important in daily life in Chandrayaan 3. I think, madam? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, madam. Thank you for coming and give your valuable suggestions to our students. Our students also motivated based on your speech. Thank you, Srinivas sir. మిమ్మల్ని ఇంతవాళ్ళని చేసిన మీ ఫాదర్ మదర్కి ఇక్కడ వన్స్ అగైన్ థ్యాంక్స్ టు ఆన్ బిహాఫ్ ఆఫ్ Montessori sir. Is a Montessori is a motivation of the students. Montessori is like a mother of a student. Thank you sir, Madhu sir. Madhu sir అంటే టీచర్ మీకు ఉండటం కదా, మీకు ఉండటమే కాదు మా స్టూడెంట్స్ ఇక్కడ ఉంటాం కదా. Is a privilege of your institution. Okay, thank you sir.
Thank you, sir, for calling me.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Bharat sir to deliver his valuable message. Thank you, sir.
My dear students, let me start by saying how proud I am
based off of your questions. I am very, very proud of each and every one of you. And sorry to disappoint you because we shouldn't keep them so long. It's already late. And again, I am saying I am very, very proud of you because you asked very nice and good questions. Even though the notice was very small, time very small, little time, without preparation, based off of what you know, the questions are excellent. And about Madam, Sir, Madhu Sir and Satyanarayana Sir has already spoken. I also want to add a few points about her success. On this stage, who are you seeing, whose face are you seeing? Right now, you are seeing my face, but whose face is shining the brightest? Madam's, right? Did you observe Madhu Sir and Madam's parents? Please observe them. They are the stars of this show. I am sure Madam has achieved a lot. I am sure Madam has put her heart and soul into what she achieved. But the proudest people on this dais are obviously her parents. And after that, her teachers. I want each and every one of your parents and your teachers to be as happy as they are now. అర్థమైందా? మీ పేరెంట్స్ టీచర్స్ కూడా మేడం వాళ్ళ పేరెంట్స్ అండ్ టీచర్ ఎలా అయితే హ్యాపీగా ఉన్నారో ఈ స్టేజ్ మీద, ఆ స్టేజ్కి మీరు తీసుకెళ్ళాలి అనేది మై హార్ట్ఫుల్ విష్. అండ్ థ్యాంక్ యూ. అండ్ మేము ఎప్పుడూ చెప్తా ఉంటాం, అవర్ డెస్టినేషన్ షుడ్ బి అవర్ చాయిస్. మనం వెళ్ళే పాత్ మాత్రం మనం కరెక్ట్గా ఎంచుకొని కష్టపడితే డెస్టినేషన్ విల్ బి అవర్ చాయిస్ అని. ఇప్పుడు when I was communicating with Madam's father, he told me, especially +1 students and 9th and 10th students, listen to me very carefully. This is the right time to work on your life. ఇప్పుడు సార్ చెప్తుంటే I felt really proud. మేడం ఇస్రోకి వెళ్ళారు అనేది నాకు ఎవ్రీవన్ నో, కానీ once she started seeing success, best of the institutions, not just in India, even in the states, started offering her positions for her academics and also for as a job. Many of you know MIT, right? MIT తెలుసు కదా. MITలో మేడంకి ఆపర్చునిటీ వచ్చింది. న్యూయార్క్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్, న్యూయార్క్ NYUలో కూడా, న్యూయార్క్ యూనివర్సిటీ మేడం, న్యూయార్క్ యూనివర్సిటీలో కూడా మేడంకి ఆపర్చునిటీ వచ్చింది. అండ్ ఆ యూనివర్సిటీస్లో I tried, I didn't get it. I know how hard it is. మనకి IITsలో రావటం ఎంత కష్టమో, వరల్డ్ వైడ్లో ఆ యూనివర్సిటీస్లో రావటం అంత కష్టం. అట్లాంటిది చేతికి వచ్చినా కూడా she chose not to go. She chose to work for India. She chose to work for ISRO. అర్థమైందా? For us also, what our future is and it should be our choice. Understood? It should be our choice. ఏదో ఒకటి అన్నట్టు ఉండకూడదు. ఏం చేస్తున్నాము అనేది మనకు నచ్చింది చేసేలా ఉండాలి అంటే we should be working hard for our goal and we should be focused. Understood everybody? Thank you very much, madam, for taking out time of your busy schedule and coming here. And sir and madam, as parents, I am sure you must be very proud. Thank you for sharing the stage with us and for our kids.
Thank you, sir, for inviting me.
So thank you, sir, for your wonderful message. Now, before we go for our next important part of the program, that is felicitation of our today's guests. Now, so many times during student interaction, several times I asked about their career. So many students are telling about software, to become software engineer. No doubt now the booming career is software But in future, we are going to see the space science. ఇప్పుడు ఎలా అయితే సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఇంజనీర్స్ అవ్వాలని ప్రతి ఒక్కరు చెప్తున్నారో అలాగే మనం 5-6 years తర్వాత if anybody asks any student, they will be telling their aim is to choose space science. Now, how many of you are dreaming about space science, space engineering, space physics? Raise your hands. Even they will be using software applications also. If you are dreaming about space science, first you start looking sky every day. Once you look towards sky, all of you, I request all to look towards sky and let us what you are able to see, space, vast space. Every day you look towards sky in the morning, in the daytime and night time, and dream about your career towards space science. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity.
Let's give it a song. So let's clap it up for you. The proudest parents. Come on. Our evolution figures bigger than the person and take a right of the beyond. The proudest parents. My evolution joined their honor. I know you're very proud of it.
భరత్ సార్కి అలాగే మధు సార్కి చాలా థ్యాంక్స్ చెప్పాలనుకుంటున్నాను. ఎందుకంటే యాక్చువల్గా తను చాలా బిజీగా ఉంది, రెస్ట్ తీసుకోవడానికి 3 days రెస్ట్ తీసుకోవడానికి ఊరికి వచ్చింది అనమాట. అంటే 3 months నుంచి కంటిన్యూగా చంద్రయాన్ 3 మిషన్లో రోజు రాత్రి 2-3 అవుతుంది ఇంటికి వచ్చేటప్పటికి. అంత అలసిపోయింది పాపం. 3 days వాళ్ళు లీవ్ ఇచ్చినారు, తను వచ్చి రెస్ట్ తీసుకోవాలనుకుంది అనమాట. కానీ పిల్లల్ని మోటివేట్ చేయాలి, తన ఇంత అలసిపోయినప్పటికి కూడా కొద్దిమంది అన్నా దేశభక్తులు తయారు చేయాలి ఇండియాలో. అంతా ఇంతమంది ఆపర్చునిటీస్ వచ్చినప్పటికీ కూడా 80లో వచ్చినప్పటికీ స్కాలర్షిప్ వచ్చింది అమెరికాలో చదవడానికి. చాలా మంచి శాలరీ అక్కడ వన్స్ అయిపోతే ఎంఎస్ చాలా మంచి ఆపర్చునిటీస్ ఉంటాయి, చాలా మంచి శాలరీస్ ఉంటాయి, చాలా మంచి ఫ్యూచర్ ఉంటుంది. అయినప్పటికీ కూడా లేదు. అట్ ద సేమ్ టైం 80 వచ్చింది, ఇస్రో వచ్చింది, క్వాలిఫికేషన్ లెక్చరర్ పోస్ట్ వచ్చింది అనమాట. కానీ ఇండియాకు ఉపయోగపడే పోస్ట్ ఏదైనా ఉంది అంటే అది ఇస్రోలోనే చేయాలి అనేసి నేను అనుకున్నాను అనమాట. అనుకుని అదే చూస్ చేసుకుంటాను. ఫారిన్లో కంటే నాకు ఇండియాలో ఉండడమే బాగుంటుంది అని అనిపించింది. పిల్లల్ని వేరే ఏదో ఇది చేస్తామన్నప్పటికీ కూడా పిల్లల్ని ఉద్దేశించి మాట్లాడి మిమ్మల్ని సాధ్యమైనంత మన ఇండియాలోనే మన బ్రెయిన్ పవర్ ఇండియాలోనే ఉపయోగపడాలి. చాలా మీరు కూడా ఫ్యూచర్లో మంచి మంచి ఇంకా మంచి స్కూల్లో చదువుతా ఉన్నారంటే మీరందరికీ మంచి బ్రైట్ ఫ్యూచర్ ఉంటుంది. అందరూ ఫారిన్కి వెళ్ళిపోకుండా మన ఇండియా పేరు తెచ్చేటట్టుగా మంచి మంచి పోస్టులలో ఉన్నాయి. ఇండియాలో కూడా చాలా ఉన్నాయి. మీరు ఒక ఇస్రోలోనే అనే కాదు, ఐఏఎస్, ఐపీఎస్, ఎనీ గవర్నమెంట్ పోస్ట్ కావచ్చు, ఏదైనా కావచ్చు. కానీ మీ శిక్ష సామర్థ్యాలు మన భారతదేశానికి ఉపయోగపడినాయి అనుకోండి, ఇంకా మంచిగా మన దేశం ముందుకు వెళ్తుంది. ఇప్పుడు కూడా చాలా రంగాల్లో ముందుకు వెళ్తుంది. ఇంకా కొన్నేళ్ళు అయ్యేటప్పటికి అమెరికా కంటే ఫస్ట్ మన ఇండియానే ఉంటుంది. కాబట్టి అందరు ఇక్కడే ఉండి మంచిగా చేయొచ్చు అన్న ఉద్దేశంతోనే ఇక్కడికి వచ్చిందనమాట. పొద్దున నారాయణ స్కూల్లో మాట్లాడిన తర్వాత మధు సార్ మనకి 9th 10thలో ఫిజిక్స్ టీచర్ అనమాట. సో సార్ పిలవంగానే సార్ కోసం నేను వెళ్తాను, అలసిపోయినందులో నేను సార్ కోసం వెళ్ళి స్కూల్లో మాట్లాడతానమ్మా అనింది. ఇక్కడికి వచ్చిన తర్వాత ఈ స్కూల్ తీసుకుంటే నిజంగా మంచి నిర్ణయం తీసుకున్నాం అనిపించింది ఇక్కడికి వచ్చి మాట్లాడటం. ఇంత మంచి ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్లో మీరు చాలా బాగా చదువుతారు, చాలా బాగా కూడా ఉంటుంది. అందులో రెసిడెన్షియల్ కదా, రెసిడెన్షియల్ కాబట్టి మీరు అర్జెంట్గా పరిగెత్తి బస్సుల్లో ఎక్కి దిగిపోవాల్సిన పని ఉండదు. హాయిగా మీరు ఈవినింగ్ అంతా ఆడుకోవచ్చు, చదువుకోవచ్చు, మంచిగా ఉంటుంది. కాబట్టి టైం వేస్ట్ చేసుకోకుండా చాలా బాగా చదువుకుని మంచి ఫ్యూచర్ ఉండాలని మీకు కోరుకుంటూ ఈ అవకాశం ఇచ్చినందుకు చాలా థ్యాంక్స్ చెప్తూ మరోసారి వన్స్ అగైన్, ఎందుకంటే సార్ చాలా బాగా మోటివేట్ చేశారు. ఒకసారి 10th ఉన్నప్పుడు ఈ పాప మార్క్స్ ఫిబ్రవరి వచ్చేసింది, ఇంకా ఇంతవరకు ఏం సార్ ఇంకా చదవలేదు, 10th సబ్జెక్ట్స్ ఏమి ఇంకా నేర్చుకోలేదు అని అడిగినా. నాకు బాగా ఉంటుంది, అప్పుడు చాలా టెన్షన్ పడ్డాను అనమాట. మార్క్స్ ఇంకా ఎట్లా తెచ్చుకుంటుంది మార్క్స్ ఇంకా అని. సార్ ఒకటే అన్నారు, మేడం మాకు తెలుసు పిల్లలు ఎవరెట్లా చదువుతారని, కాబట్టి ఈ అమ్మాయిని మేము ఖచ్చితంగా మంచి మార్క్స్ వచ్చేట్ చేస్తాము. ఇంకా ఓన్లీ 1.5 months ఉంది అంతే 10th క్లాస్. అప్పటికి ఒక్క సబ్జెక్ట్ కూడా స్టార్ట్ చేయలేదు, కేవలం ఒలింపియాడ్ అవి ఇవి ఐఐటీలు వాటిపై టైం అంతా స్పెండ్ చేస్తానన్నమాట. కానీ 1.5 monthsలోనే చదివించి 574 మార్క్స్ వచ్చినాయి అనమాట 10th. మీకు అంత మంచి ప్రిన్సిపాల్ ఉన్నారు కాబట్టి మీరు ఇంకా బాగా అన్ని సబ్జెక్ట్స్ ఇప్పుడు ఓవరాల్గా సార్ చూపించకంటే ఇప్పుడు ఓవరాల్గా అన్ని సబ్జెక్ట్స్ సార్ చూసుకోగలుగుతారు కాబట్టి ఇంకా బాగుంటుంది. నెక్స్ట్ భరత్ సార్ ఇందాక మాట్లాడినప్పుడు సార్ ఫారిన్ నుంచి ఇక్కడ వచ్చి ఇక్కడ ఒక మంచి పని చేద్దామని స్కూల్ పెట్టడం అనేది నిజంగా చాలా గ్రేట్ థింగ్ సార్. సార్ వాళ్ళు ఇంకా చాలా మంచి ఇంకా డెవలప్ కావాలని ఆశిస్తూ ఈ అవకాశం ఇచ్చినందుకు
Thank you, madam, for your valuable message. Actually, madam, we have got 2 young and energetic MD sir and correspondent madam. Madam, she is not here actually. Samira madam. Under the leadership of them, definitely we are going to produce good number of ranks and results. What about that? And thank you very much, Chandana, for coming over here and for spending your valuable time. Though we are having very busy schedule. And in future also we expect your presence whenever you are free. Feel free, you can come here, you can interact with the students. Actually, actually ఏంటంటే +1 వాళ్ళు నేను సార్ రిక్వెస్ట్ చేసి 6 o'clock కాబట్టి స్కూల్ పిల్లలు వాళ్ళ స్టడీ అవర్స్లో అయితే వాళ్ళు కాన్సన్ట్రేట్ చేయలేదేమో అనుకుని నేను సార్ని 9th 10th వాళ్ళు రిక్వెస్ట్ చేశాను. కానీ మీరు ఇన్వాల్వ్ అయ్యి మీరు మోటివేట్ అవుతున్నారు, ప్రోగ్రామ్ అది చాలా బాగా సక్సెస్ఫుల్గా నడిచింది అనుకుంటున్నాను. నేను యాక్చువల్గా ఆడిటోరియంలో చిన్నగా ప్లాన్ చేసుకుని కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఫార్మల్ ఇంటరాక్షన్ లాగా అనుకున్నాను. కానీ ఈ లోపు చాలా గ్రాండ్ అరేంజ్మెంట్ కూడా చేశారు. ఐ థ్యాంక్ ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ పర్సన్ ఇన్వాల్వ్డ్ ఇన్ దిస్ ఎంటైర్ అరేంజ్మెంట్ ఫర్ మేకింగ్ ద ప్రోగ్రామ్ సక్సెస్. Thank you once again, Srinivas sir and Raghareddy madam garu for coming over here and accepting our request. Later, we also request on behalf of Montessori management to have a dinner along with us for 10-15 minutes. We don't make it. And madam, Chandana. Yes, thank you for making the program grand success. Thank you for all. Later, I request all the students go in a line. Don't be hurry. I request all the department, field departments and other jails and tutors to take care.